Hi, and welcome back to J&D Hobbies Advanced Squad Leader Tutorial Series. We are continuing with water obstacles, since they always seem to get in our way on the battlefield. In our first water obstacles video, we covered gullies and streams. Those streams flow into rivers, which pose even a bigger problem when crossing the Advanced Squad Leader battlefield. There are several ways to get across the river in question. You can use powered boats, like the German assault boat, non-powered assault boats, small groups of rafts, larger rafts, and amphibious vehicles. Each one has different rules and abilities while crossing the river. This is the assault boat. The 2 represents the unmotorized assault boat movement without inherent driver and the passengers paddling. The 4 represents the motorized assault boat movement with an inherent driver. Like other equipment, the boat has a manhandling number so that men can carry it across the land, and it has portage capacity just like other vehicles used to carry equipment and people. When you look at the portage capacity, remember, a squad costs 10 portage points and a half squad costs 5 portage points. Single men counters cost no portage capacity unless you have 5 of them, at which point they count as a half squad or 5 portage points. Let's start with the German assault boat. This will be a German assault boat with a total of 4 movement points available. The 467 moves 1 MF to enter the road hex and the second MF to enter the hex containing the boat to get into it, for a total of 2 movement factors. Once they load on the boat, they become passengers, and as such, they have a total of 4 movement factors. They spent 2 movement factors to get into the boat, which is half of their movement, so the boat has 2 movement points left available to it, half of its movement. The boat does not have to pay a start MP. Therefore, the boat spends its 3rd MP and 4th MP and finishes here. Now, let's do the same thing with the rubber rafts. The Russian 628 in the house spends 1 MF to enter the road hex. Next, it spends another MF to enter the hex where the boats are beached and get into the boats. Now, the 628 squad is a passenger with a total of 4 movement factors available. Since it spent 2 movement factors to get into the boat only has half its movement available, or an additional 1 MP, for a total of 2 MP, and it moves to there. The same rules would apply if this was a large raft. Next, we will show how the amphibian vehicle works. You'll notice the amphibious vehicle has 2 movement factors. In this case, the 13 is the land-based movement points, and the superscript 3 is the vehicle's water movement allowance. There is no manhandling number because this is a huge vehicle, but there is a portage capacity, just like the other boats. Now, the amphibious vehicle will start in the hex shown. It will spend 1 movement point to start. After passing the start check, because of the red movement numbers, it spends a 2nd point to enter the next hex. Now it spent 2 movement points to get here, and it's going to enter the water obstacle. By the rules, since it spent an MP on land, it loses 1 water movement point. Since it has 3 water movement points, it loses 1/3 of its water movement for every 5 movement points spent on land. Fractions are rounded up, so in this case, because it spent 2 MP on land, it loses 1 water movement point. Even if it had just started right next to the water, it would still only have 2 water movement points available. That means it has 2 water-based movement points left. By entering the water obstacle, it spends another water movement point, and it has 1 water movement point left, and goes to the next hex. Since we are in the river with the LVT, we can show the effects of drift. To determine if drift is present and how strong it is, we first need to have the direction and force of the current of the river. In our example, the current is going from left to right. If the current is slow, then there is no drift. If the current is moderate, then during the advance phase of the owning player's turn, the vehicle will go 1 hex in the direction of the river, unless the boat just launched. If the current is strong, then the boat will go 1 hex in the direction of the current during the advance phase of the owning player's turn, as well as the opponent's advance phase. Now, our valiant sailors made it to the other side. The raft hits the last hex and beaches. It spent 1 movement point to do that. Since that is half of the raft's movement, the passengers have 1/2 of their 4 movement factor allotment available, so they have 2 movement factors left. And they go to here for 3 and have 1 movement factor left. If the amphibian does the same thing, it loses 1/3 of its land movement points for spending 1 water movement point, in this case 5 MP. Assuming it passes its bog check, it would cost 5 land movement points to go up 1 level, so at this point it has spent 10 movement points and has 3 movement points left. This concludes Crossing Rivers in Advanced Squad Leader. I hope you enjoyed it and found it useful. If you did, please like us on YouTube and subscribe to our channel. If you have any thoughts, questions, or suggestions, contact me at bob@table-top-war-games.com. You can also find the latest news, info, and trends on this great game at our website www.theadvancedsquadleaderexperience.com. And like always, thanks for watching.